man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Nah, I already told y'all that the fight was signed between Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. Got some more intel last night, so let's talk about it. Check out the welterweight boxing talk playlist and the boxing rumor playlist, and I got a time frame for y'all and an alleged date. So an alleged date is loose, it's fluid. So apparently, I told y'all the fight was done. One person told me it been done, it's done. I don't know what's the holdup is. Only thing I could really speculate is simply the fight, simply the date, right? Dan Rayfield said it won't be going on in December. Obviously, they missed the freight when they refused to make that fight in the summertime, or at least by October. Apparently, the World Cup is going to have big bearing on this fight. Now, I had somebody tell me that it might be for the best that this fight flop, so it can show them that they got to stop marinating fights. But my thing about it is, if it flop, that's just going to tell them that they're not going to put no more money and no more effort in making all black fights. It's going to tell them that black people just don't want to buy the fight. And then we just going to continue to do black and brown, brown and brown, white and black, white and brown. You get the picture, right? So that's my theory on it. That was somebody else's theory I talked to last night on it. And they know they got to stop marinating the fights. I mean, obviously, Pacquiao Mayweather set the standard for that. And the promotion was lackluster for that fight. But then again, we've been promoting the fight for the previous 4, 5, 6 years. Why do you need to market and promote? Everybody, the work has already been put in. And I look for a similar promotional effort for this fight. It's been already talked about for 3, 4 years now. We're going to do one press conference, and, will Terence Crawford and Errol Spence do their job when it comes to the all access to the press conference? Because it don't matter what Derrick James say, it don't matter what Charlo say, it don't matter what Errol Spence's family say, it don't matter what Crawford mother, sister, Bomac, Saul, Reg, Cole, none of them, Bernie, Bomac, it don't matter what none of them say, his brothers, cousins. These two have to verbally, cause mayhem. And it's about the entertainment business. They have to verbally put in that work. But it was somebody's theory last night, and like I said before, it just can't be this fight. And they talked about the date being wrong. I'll give it to y'all in a minute. The World Cup in November, and they're gonna be playing at the time the fight gonna be on. A lot of brown people, Hispanics, are not gonna, aka Latinos, not gonna buy this fight. And cool, that's fine and dandy with me. We just show us that we get an opportunity to prove our buying power. We get an opportunity to prove that we can be the consumer, because one thing, nobody in America but the minorities care about soccer. So I just think that's an opportunity that we can show up and show out with our dollar and support these dudes. And if it go past this year and they don't fight for whatever reason, if it's an injury or whatever, somebody pull out over money, then they don't deserve your money. I'm an advocate of not paying for it if it don't happen this year. It has to be extreme reason for it not to happen. But then again, if it's an extreme reason, there's more reason why you should have made it earlier. It should have been in the summertime, when it wasn't no World Cup, when it wasn't no basketball season started, when it wasn't NCAA football and basketball and NBA, NFL, World Cup, all that's going. Shouldn't have took that long. This fight should have been locked and loaded for the summertime. But apparently the fight is done, and you can expect the announcement 3 to 4 weeks. 3 to 4 weeks, you can expect an announcement. So, I mean, I guess I don't know if this last week or this week, but that will put you around that put you somewhere in September, around Canelo Triple G date or the date after that. All right. So I'm trying to, maybe they got something scheduled for that fight, because usually PBC like to schedule a fight announcement on a fight card, on a good fight card. So I think the Wilder card is a little bit too far out. Now, also did hear that, you may, and don't quote me, don't quote me, it's just a rumor, you may at the earliest hear this fight being announced and you might get the announcement that Andy Ruiz and Luis Ortiz in Los Angeles. Now, I think that's the earliest that they can give. They're gonna give it to us. Now, I didn't get confirmed if it's gonna be on Showtime or it's gonna be on and that's next Sunday for Andy Ruiz and Ortiz. I don't know if it's gonna be on Showtime or Fox. I asked. I'm not gonna assume either way. But I guess it's gonna be on Fox on Showtime. And if it ain't, Steven Espinosa and Al Heyman beef is real. So I don't know if they're gonna announce the card because right now I'm looking and there's no major cards coming up past hold on. It's no major cards for PBC coming up past the Canelo card, the Canelo fight date. The next and they can make a date. Obviously it could be a date, or they can just announce it without a date. The next known fight date they got is Deontay Wilder, taking on and they ain't got this listed yet on Ring. The Ring has Deontay Wilder taking on Luis Ortiz. Taking on Robert Helenius. That's October 15th. So they don't have nothing past. They don't have anything past the Luis Ortiz Andy Ruiz fight date, other than Wilder. So, and you got Leo Santa Cruz and Ray Vargas in November, which I'll get to on another day. Time I've been telling y'all that was coming. So yeah, they don't got nothing really past that other than Wilder. So maybe you get his own fight announcement. Obviously we in the last week of August. You got to understand we September 22nd is the last day of summer. So we should be getting a fall schedule pretty soon if we get one for PBC and Showtime. So if we don't get one, before the summer out, there's some things going on over there. So I think they might be formally trying to get these fights out of here. I heard Benavidez could be taking on Uzatagi. I heard somebody confirmed that from yesterday. So yeah, got some other information on some other fights I can't say, but it's a 3-4 weeks, and I think the date that I heard, and to me, like I said, hold me accountable to this. November 26th is the date they said I heard that they was looking at, but to me personally, that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense because that's just ain't that Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving and Black Friday. That's a terrible date. So that I heard that's the date they was looking at, November 26th. And that's a terrible date. Now, I didn't ask about a venue, but yeah, I didn't ask about a venue, but yeah, November 26th is what I heard. But I don't know about that one. Let me see. I'm gonna look this up real fast. Hold on. I'm trying to see how this works. Oh, man, I don't know, man. This joke is stupid. Review all day. So, and then they ain't got this in chronological order neither. So, I'm trying to look at all the particular dates. Let me see if I can find this joint. There we go. So I don't know, man. I'm tired of looking. So I don't know where they're gonna do it at. The MGM acting stupid. But I don't know where they're gonna do. I imagine it's gonna be in Las Vegas somewhere. But yeah, I imagine it's gonna be in Las Vegas. So yep. So we'll see. But yeah, that's the word on the good streets. 3 or 4 weeks. I don't know particularly what's the hold up as far as announcing the fight. I understand there is an hold up, and I guess it got something to do with venue and date. But yep, they gonna hold on to it. And I can't tell you why. But they waited too late to make this. But they came to agreement a couple weeks ago. I just needed to get it confirmed. Yeah, they been came to agreement a while ago. So everybody going back and forth saying Crawford don't well, Crawford ain't doing this, Crawford ain't doing that. Crawford need to do this, and Crawford need, you know, I think it's this. I don't know what y'all talking about. The fight been signed. Now Heyman, whatever reason, holding it up. I don't know if it's venue, date, whatever reason, beef for Showtime. You know, I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see, man. But yeah, that's what I got for y'all. 3 and 4 weeks, expect an announcement at the soonest. I heard you can get one. Ortiz and Andrew Ruiz, but I wouldn't really bank on that. But the earliest I heard, that's when you can kind of really you can get one. So I mean, for the most part, it's signed, sealed. It just ain't been delivered to the fans. And hopefully sooner or later it can be to get this out the way and we can move on. Now, the person I talk to, and I've seen a couple people say this, is that, I remember Barbershop, they said they're going to probably fight 3 times. They said they probably could see this fight ending in a draw and them doing it again. Here, Andre Ward said he think it's going to be a close fight, too close to call. I think, and when you start talking to people in the media and former boxers, I think there's relationships there between the fighters. I do know at one point Errol Spence didn't want no rematch clause. I mean, he wanted a rematch clause, but wanted to have Bud have one. So, like I said before, man, one thing about it, on the phone talking last night, one thing about it I can tell you is that I'm not sure Errol Spence know how to survive, bro. Looking in that Ugas fight, when he got hurt, he didn't know how to hold, how to survive, or nothing. And Terence Crawford, when you look at Terence Crawford, when he get hurt, he like his survival mode is to just keep throwing punches. So I mean, I'll let you connect the dots. I'm not going to keep going on that. Read what you want to read between what I just said. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all our notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole 9. Appreciate the love and support. Appreciate you girls and guys supporting the channel. Check out the Box Rumor and Welterweight playlist for more videos like this. But other than that, man, one time, don't forget check out my Detroit channel right on YouTube. Mercy Sports Talk, more sports news, entertainment. It's Mercy Sports Talk. Peace.